Joining us yet another week on Divine Intervention. I'm Juanita Williams. Divine Intervention this week brings a absolutely fascinating story. We feature Pastor David Chang. Can you imagine? A life of crime, and God stepped in, turned his life around. Who better to tell the story? Let's go to Pastor David Chang.
Turn it around from war and violence to peace and serenity. Turn it around from one bag of suffering into prosperity. Turn it around from no ambition to real integrity.
I was born in Craigtown, Trenchtown community. And I remember as a young youth growing up at the age of 10, my desire was to become a gunman. And I fulfilled that dream as a teenager. I remember when I was growing up, I saw other men in the community with guns, and I said I want to become a gunman. I saw other men rob people, and I said I want to become a robber. I saw other men go to jail, got released, find themselves back in the community, and I said I want to go to jail too. Why I want to do all those evil stuff? Because all the girls go for the gunman. If he's not a gunman, no girl don't want you. If he's not a go jail, no girl don't want you. So I was saying to myself, say I want to become an adult. But it never happened. At the age of 15, I remember I went to New Kingston, break into a business place, and I was wanted by the police for a club housebreaking and larceny. The policeman was all over Kingston, Jamaica, searching for a Chinaman. Because when they heard the name David Chang, never know that is really a blackhead Chinese. So it's all over Kingston. They passed me daily on the street. So one day I sat in my quiet corner and I said to myself, say, boy, from my year growing up, I want to go to jail, and I got the chance now. So I walk into Arbitrary Police Station. I can remember at the age of 15. And I remember a policeman stopped me at the gate and said, where you from, boy? I say, I'm named David Chang. I'm the wanted man they look for, And he thought I was ridiculous, So he said, go home in your yard, So on my way back out the station, another policeman stopped me at the gate. And he started to question me. When I started to call names, he invited me to his office, and then he thought things serious now. I was detained later on, charged a clubhouse breaking. I grew up in most of my life, grew up in my grandmother. I ran away from my mother in the early 70s and went to Johnstown, one live with my grandmother, my father, mother. And grandmother, the mother said grandmother spoil children. So grandmother spoiled me. I don't give my mother or father any chance to involve in my life. I want to do my own thing. I can remember around age 10, my mother said, don't tell nobody, say, me and mother. Even before I went to prison, 1990, I saw my mother in Benford Road in Kingston, and she said to me, boy, look here, man, boy, make a step in your life, man. And I said, boy, I mean, I'll stop rap, people tell me dead. I was much younger, like 10, 9, 10. I never liked school. Why? Because I said to myself, if I want to become a gunman, I don't need to have to read and write. I remember I went to a lot of school. I can remember I went to Charlie Smith, I went to Kingston Scene, I went to Johnstown Primary, I went to Maypen Primary, I went to Maypen Secondary, I went to a lot of school, a school in Arnold School, a school in St. Jane, Sudbury. And I remember all of those schools, I would spend a 6 month, a 4 month one, a 3 month one. But I can remember my final school, I dropped out at Kingston Senior. I stopped school at the age of 14. I stopped school completely, so I couldn't read and write. I couldn't even say my ABC till when I accept Jesus as my personal savior. I used to pickpocket at school. I remember I did it in school. But before I used to pickpocket in school, I used to pick off the biscuit them off of stalls. They serve me long.
In your community?
No, in the school.
In the school?
I used to get 30 cents for my lunch money. I'm talking about in the 70s. But I don't spend my money. I used to go to school and pick up, they serve me long and all those stuff. They threw me out of school. I remember Michael practicing school at grade 3, the principal threw me out. Miss Wilmot, she died now, she threw me out of school. My grandmother went up there, she said, I don't want to take a boy at school. So my first training out of school was the age of 9, And then I went to another school, Maypen Primary, was thrown out again, troublemaker again, fight, and all those stuff.
What a fascinating story. Fascinating stories on Divine Intervention. Stay tuned, we'll be right back.
Really? Oh, thanks for the news, love. Okay, bye-bye. All right. Oh, that's a fast man. I was talking to Gateway. Yes, I started my new partner plan with Gateway and it's gone through the roof. Yes, I am securing my financial future with Gateway. I won't know wait, man. Start now.
Gateway Partner Plan. Get yours started today, opening the way to your financial success.
We love to shop at Quality Equipment Distributors Limited. Oh yes, oh yes. That's where you get the very best quality. Quality without question. Quality service with a smile. Yeah. They will go the extra mile. At Quality Equipment Distributors. Oh yes. We have in stock audio and public address equipment, microphones and musical instruments, speakers and speaker boxes, car audio and enough accessories and more. So come visit us at 4 Court Walsh Drive halfway tree or call 968-3187, 960-3096 or 960-3129. Quality Equipment Distributors Limited. Quality without question. Quality equipment, quality service.
Big thing is all going on wholesale photo, you know, my girl.
Tell us about it.
Production, special design, school packages galore.
Mommy, yes? I love my plaque for wholesale photo.
Guess what? Me too.
Justin, look at my plaque. Wow, that's so amazing. Can I see it?
So you all know that wholesale photo is where memories come alive.
Jamaica's only complete music store is now at a new location. 8 South Avenue is the new home of the Music Mart. Shop in ease and comfort for everything music. Pianos, keyboards, wind instruments, violins, CDs of every genre, PA equipment, recording equipment and accessories, DJ equipment, acoustic and electric guitars and drums, amplifiers, effects pedals, tuners, sheet music, instruction texts and reference books. All these and much more at affordable prices. The Music Mart, now at 8 South Avenue, Kingston 10. The Music Mart, Jamaica's only complete music store.
Maypan. Take your prescription to Tate's Pharmacy in Bargain Village Plaza, Maypan. They stock gifts, toys, baby world for everything baby. Visit the food court and the internet cafe all under one roof. Tate's Pharmacy, Maypan, bringing you the best of health.
Dunn's Electrical and Hardware, the Power People, 15 3/4 Reddy's Road, the Superstore presents their annual Yard of Fear Black Friday sale. Friday, November 27, 6:30 a.m. Doorbuster opening hour to Monday, November 30, regular 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. opening and closing hours apply. Up to 50% off all weekend with giveaways, prizes, and surprises. Call 876-754-292122. Tell a friend to tell everybody. Dunn's Yard of Fear Black Friday sale is on this weekend.
Welcome back. The story continues. Let's go back to Pastor Chang.
I was in Montego Bay and, you know, doing wrong. And I always say when a man a raper, him is a murderer and him is a thief and him is a liar. I was in Montego Bay doing wrong. I remember someone came to me and told me, say, boy, I know where a house, a whole heap of money is. And I went there looking for money and the person woke up on me and, you know, the murder happened. I know it was a wicked act, you know? And I want the viewer to understand that I am not a boaster. I don't boast about crime. I wish I never involved, you know? But I believe that I have a testimony can tell somebody, just like the woman in the well when she got saved, she fling away a water pot and she said, come and see a man, you know? Well, you know, I was wanted for murder in Montego Bay in 1990 and I was on the wanted list and I run away in the 90s, 1990, and I came to Majestic Garden, Bacto is where I passed our church. I was in Bacto wanted for murder. And around 2 weeks after I was captured by the police for a robbery in Kingston, and I went to Arbitrary Jail back again. And I was told that I was wanted in Montego Bay for murder and 7-count shooting. So I was trying Montego in Arbitrary Code for the robbery and received 3 months. They never know I give them a wrong name, so I never know that it's me. It's real David Chang. Tell my fingerprint was sure. So I went back to Montego Bay and tried for the murder. And nobody can tell me say it's God. You know? God allow me to even sat here this afternoon talking. You know? I don't understand why I got 8 years for a capital murder. You know? But I believe that God has a plan for my life. He has a purpose for my life. That's why He allowed me to get 8 years where I'm not boasting about, showing off about went to prison for murder and all those stuff. But the reality is that I plead guilty in Montego Bay Circuit Court. And the judge was talking about 6 years till a policeman came up and read out a pile of conviction. And I remember his word where he said, this man is a dangerous man. Okay. When I just got convicted, I went to Spanish Town. And I was involved in gang war in Spanish Town again. But what should I say? Prison can't save you or stop you. Only Jesus can stop you, you know? So I involved in gang in prison. And I commit other crime while I was in prison, you know? Charged for other crime and involved in a gang war in 1991 in Spanish Town District Prison. And I was, some of my friends was dead in the war, and me get injured, get burned up. I remember they passed me dead the night, you know, when I went across Spanish Town hospitals. They realized that I'm alive, and you know, I came back in the prison, and the superintendent, I dropped me to Guncourt. So while I was in Guncourt, I gave my life to Jesus.
There's a peace in my soul when I'm with you. There's a peace in my soul when my spirit is in tune.
I never have no one involved in my life. My mother said, boy, for me, take this road. She didn't nothing with me. So I wasn't get visit. I don't get any visit at jail. Okay. I remember 1993 December. I remember the first Sunday in December. I woke up in the prison and I felt free, felt light. In my term, I can say I feel the vibes, you know. And I said to myself, say, how I felt this way, you know. And same time I saw a group of church people came in the prison. And them time I love Browning, but now I married a Blacknin, you know. So them time I love Browning, you know. So 3 Browning led the group. So I remember I went in myself and put on my best suit of clothes now because I said I must get one of them Browning here. And I went to church. My motive was to get a Browning. So when I went to church, I went up on the second row in the church. And they was clapping and praising God. But all my intention, I want a Browning to submit a clap, you know. So who tell on the Browning to look for me? I start to clap now and get in some Holy Spirit now, and you know, same time the real Holy Spirit came down on me and I started to dance in the church, and everybody started to laugh, thought I was jeering. And same time the end of the service there was an altar call, and I went to the altar and said I want to give my life to Jesus. I was serious, but they thought I was ridiculous. So I was jumping first in joke, but when the real Holy Spirit came down on me and I was dancing and thought, boy, I was joking. Because nobody don't expect me to serve God in prison. You know, they thought it was a jeer, you know. So when I said I want to baptize, and the baptism pool came into the prison in February, and them said, Chang, you're really going to baptize? I said, yes, man. And when I went and baptized, and there are other people, they came in the prison, they played a great part in my life. I don't know, I don't understand why God set me up this way. All of our great people came in the prison and played a great part in my life. And, you know, I started to go to school, learn to read and write in prison, learn to read and write in the prison, and all of those stuff. And I was appointed later on as a leader in the prison. In fact, every church that came in the prison, they have to come through me. They pass through the superintendent and then they come back to me. And then I really thank God for Jesus. I never know that God is preparing me.
What a story. Only on Divine Intervention. We'll be right back.
Dunce Electrical and Hardware, the power people, 15 3/4 Reddy's Road, the Superstore presents their annual Yard of Fear Black Friday sale. Friday, November 27, 6:30 a.m. Doorbuster opening hour. to Monday, November 30. Regular 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Opening and closing hours apply. Up to 50% off all weekend. With giveaways, prizes, and surprises. Call 876-754-292122. Tell a friend to tell everybody. Dunn's Yard Affair Black Friday sale is on this weekend.
We love to shop at Quality Equipment Distributors Limited. Oh yes, oh yes. That's where you get the very best quality. Quality without question. Quality service with a smile. Yeah. They will go the extra mile. At Quality Equipment Distributors. Oh yeah. We have in stock audio and public address equipment, microphones and musical instruments, speakers and speaker boxes, car audio and enough accessories and more. So come visit us at 4 Courtney Walsh Drive halfway tree, or call 968-3187, 960-3096, or 960-3129. Quality Equipment Distributors Limited. Quality without question. Quality equipment, quality service.
Big thing to talk on a wholesale photo, you know, my girl.
Tell us about it.
Production, special design, school packages galore.
Mommy,
Yes?
I love my plat for wholesale photo.
Guess what? Me too.
Justin, look at my plaque. Wow, that's so amazing. Can I see it?
So you all know that wholesale photo is where memories come alive.
You hear that? Silence. Ever since I moved out of mommy house, I can just kick back, relax, have a drink. And it's all thanks to Gateway, with a 7.4% interest rate financing up to 95% of the house. And if you're doing a home equity loan, they finance up to 100%. Now what's better than that? What's really better than that? Where are we, Pan?
Gateway Cooperative Credit Union. For more information on our mortgage plan, visit our website at www.gatewayja.com. Opening the way to your financial success.
Jamaica's only complete music store is now at a new location. 8 South Avenue is the new home of the Music Mart. Shop in ease and comfort for everything music. Pianos, keyboards, wind instruments, violins, CDs of every genre, PA equipment, recording equipment and accessories, DJ equipment, acoustic and electric guitars and drums, amplifiers, effects pedals, tuners, sheet music, instruction texts and reference books. All these and much more at affordable prices. The Music Mart, now at 8 South Avenue, Kingston 10. The Music Mart, Jamaica's only complete music store.
Maypan. Take your prescription to Tate's Pharmacy in Bargain Village Plaza, Maypan. They stock gifts, toys, baby world for everything baby. Visit the food court and the internet cafe all under one roof. Tate's Pharmacy, Maypan, bringing you the best of health.
What a wonderful story. Pastor Chang tells us about the prison to the palace. Let's go back to him while he tells us how God changed his life.
3 months before I left prison, Guncourt prison, the Lord told me to go to Bible school. The Lord told me to go back to Majestic Garden. The Lord told me to get married. 3 things the Lord told me. I remember that. When I share this 3 things what the Lord told me to a pastor that came into prison to minister to me, I won't call his name. He said, Chang, I don't believe you can do so much things. I said, but the Lord told me to do it. When I came out, the first thing what I did, I married. Even my wife never understand when I told her about Bible school. My wife said Bible school is for single man. Because I'm married now, I have responsibility now, you know. And, you know, nobody ever understands that we're going to do 3 things. Instantly, the 3 things happen. I got married, and then I went to Bible school. And this is the next story again. When I went to Bible school, I never well off on my English, you know? And guess what happened to me? They gave me a written test and I failed it because I never matched them academic level, so to speak. And guess what happened? I was turned down, you know? So I still believe that the Lord want me to go to Bible school. So I went to them and I told the principal about the vision, what the Lord is telling me. And he said, come, I know you can't do the work, but come. And he invited me to Bible school as an observer. I invite Bible school as an observer. A man tell us come and listen. And the good God helped me that I passed all the tests. Now I have a diploma in biblical and pastoral study. Another step now, and I came to Majesty God. Majesty God, I never want to come back to Majesty God. Although the Lord told me, I still try to find an excuse. Because Majesty is where I committed a lot of crime, bare face. And I said to myself, the people are not going to listen to me. But I can remember I went to a free zone to interview for a job. And I was turned down because my previous record. And I told them, honest to them, and told them that I went to prison and all that stuff. They turned me down. So I felt so sad today. So I came to Majesty Garden, you know. And I remember entering the community, this well-known lady, I will call her name too. She met me and she said, how you look so? And I said, boy, I just want to interview for a job free zone, and I was turned down because my previous record. And she said, why? You know, she tell some lie, you know, understand? But she was so kind to me. She invited me to her home and she gave me some refreshment and I was there. You know, I feel so sad. You know, I was there singing Your Grace and Mercy brought me through. And I remember 4 little girls came there and we were singing together. I never know about slaying in the spirit before. But while we were singing, the 4 girls slay in the spirit, you know, till various people came down from the community and them say what? And all I said to them is Jesus. I never know that God have a plan for me to pastor a church in Majesty Garden. Till I never a member in the church, you know. So the other week, I came back to Majesty Garden and the 4 girls along with 3 other girls met me and said, Brother Chang, come and sing the same song we were singing. I was started singing the song. The 7 of them this time slaying and they going in the spirit. And more people came down. And I started, all I tell them say, it's Jesus, it's Jesus, it's Jesus. And you know, people started telling me, say, why you not start a church in the year? But I don't know anything about church. In fact, I'm not a member in the church. You know, I can remember now the Covenant Community Church, they always minister to me in prison. So I got invited to Tower Street to share at a crusade one Sunday evening. And a lot of stuff happened. People got delivered, people got saved. And I remember a church in Pittsburgh. They say they want pastors to come up there and testify. And they will pay my plane fare. I never really get jumpy because I know of my previous record. So I went to a pastor, a good pastor friend of mine. He's my good friend, you know. But he wanted to honest with me. You know, when I went to him and I said to him, boy, you know, may get this opportunity to go to the US, go and minister. And he said, don't try embassy. Don't try embassy. I said, why, sir? He said, I know a bishop went to embassy with 1 conviction and get turned down. And you have 36 conviction. I don't believe they're going to give you a visa. You know? So I never really get booming either. When I went to the pastor fellowship at my church, which was Covenant Community Church, and a pastor and one of the pastors in the group said, there's a section on the application form, say if you're a convict, you know, in my road, they're not going to give you a visa. And I saw it. And they pray for me. Thank God for their prayers. And I stick out that section because I want to be honest to myself, honest to God and everybody. I stick out that section and say I convict. So I remember when I fill up the form and went to embassy for my interview. And I went to the window and I said, good morning, sir. The man just asked me, say, boy, how long is a pastor? And I told him. He said, how long you married? And I told him. He said, going to Pittsburgh? I said, yes, sir. He said, enjoy your flight. I enjoyed 9 flights already. 9 flights. You know? Yeah, so you don't have to go to Wobia, man, to get a visa. You don't have to buy a visa. All you need to do is trust in Jesus. The most wanted man in this country was my parent P. And I could say to him, and I could have said, to all the gunmen, guess what? Badness not gonna win. You know? Yes. Badness not gonna win. And I can encourage all gunmen to put down them gun and turn them life to Jesus and all thief. And I remember one day I made preach on a bus. And when I came off, it was a pickpocket came off and started to cry. He said he wanted to turn him life to Jesus. He was baptized. I don't know if he's still in church. You know, I was in St. Thomas again preaching one night again. And when I finished preaching, a gunman came on the altar and said, boy, I said, my gun in the bag. He turned his life to Jesus. I really thank God for Jesus, you know.
What a gripping story. Wow. God is truly awesome. There is none like him. Only on Divine Intervention will you find stories that will capture your attention and keep it and show you that God is alive